I'm on prep. So excited! Because I can eat.
Do your worst.
But that's what's ruining my life at the minute. And we're back in the game, baby. Good morning. I know what you're all thinking. Who the f do you think you are, disappearing for months and then just coming back here like nothing's happened? And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have just had a quarter life crisis. Probably my 5th one by now, to be honest. But can we all just have a communal agreement that we act like that didn't happen? And I'm back. Hello. Hi, how are you? I hope you're good. All 3 of you watching, I hope you're all good. One of which being my mother. Hi, Mum. I'm back on the tubes, so I'm really excited about it. I actually love filming YouTube videos. Whether anyone watches them or not, I absolutely love filming them. I get a lot of joy out of it. So, hi, I'm back. I'm back. Who knows for how long? Who knows for how long? Because this seems to be a running thing with me. My personality type, I never start something and not finish it. Like, that's not me. So I don't know why I do that with YouTube. But hopefully we don't do it this time, because I've got a little series to start. Because, good morning, as of today, Sunday the 19th of April, I am on prep. I am on my bodybuilding prep and I'm here to share the journey. So this is my 2nd bodybuilding prep. I've got my black coffee here, which is now cold because prep has started. This is my 2nd bodybuilding prep. I did my first prep in 2024 and competed in summer of 2024 in June and July of 2024. We are now 2 years later and we're back in the game, baby. We're back in the game. So I will talk a little bit later on about my first season and how that all went. But clearly it didn't put me off because I am back. I've had a 2-year off season. I've worked very hard. I've worked very hard to bring a better package this year. So these vlogs are going to be, follow me along in revealing that hopefully better package. So yes, as of this morning, I am now on prep. I went and had my funeral meal with my family last night. My last off-plan meal for the foreseeable. And we had a lovely time. I filmed some clips, so I will pop them in here. We'll have a little throwback quickly to last night. I start prep tomorrow. I'm so excited. So yes, I start prep tomorrow. Sorry if you can see, I've just finished a shift at the gym, so there is my horrific amount of bags. But I start bodybuilding prep tomorrow. So that means only one thing. Tonight I will be having my funeral meal. And what is my funeral meal, you may ask? I toyed between a lot of things. I really did. I truly did. I toyed between pizza, or an Indian, or a Chinese, or a big fat pot of pasta. And I think I've gone for a very rogue choice. And I think a lot of people will hate what I've gone for. But it's an absolutely beautiful day. So it can mean one thing and one thing only. It's a barbecue. I'm having a barbecue as my funeral meal. And I cannot wait. Burgers, ribs, chicken wings, garlic bread, potato salad. Oh! Gonna have some ice cream after. Probably some cake too. I think we've actually got cheesecake. And don't tell my husband, but I'm gonna steal a slice of his birthday cake. So I got him a birthday cake for his birthday. There's only 2 of us here and we have 8 slices in the freezer. We are now down to 3 though. We are now down to 3. He has worked his way through, but I'm going to steal a slice of that and take it to have with some ice cream and some cheesecake because my funeral meal. It's my funeral meal. I can do what I want and I won't have any back chat. Jack is actually away. He's not coming. So it's just me and my family. But be prepared because I'm about to eat an egregious amount of food. And I'm going to enjoy every second. Because, did I mention, prep starts tomorrow. One might assume that I would be sick of food by now after nearly a 2-year off season. It actually has been 2 years. It actually has been 2 years. One may assume I'd be sick of food by now. But one would also be mistaken. Because I love food, because I'm a big fat pig. Now, there has been days where it's been a bit of a slog. But I also just love food. What can I say? I actually just love food. But then I also just love prep. So when prep starts, we'll be fine. But that is why I'm going to be a big fat monster tonight. Because although I've had my fill for 2 years, there's always room for another night. And I know that there is going to be minimal changes tomorrow because it is the first week of many weeks of prep. But I'm just going to get it out of my system. I'm just going to get it out of my system. And then face the consequences. No, not the consequences, but we've got a long prep ahead of us. So it should come off at some point. Whatever happens tonight should come off at some point. I freaking hope so anyway, because otherwise prep's cancelled. But yeah, I'm not going to make this part too long because I'm sure I'm going to talk tomorrow all about prep. So I'm not going to make this part too long. Oh! There's going to be a burger in there. No, I'm not going to make this part too long. I am literally, after this, just going to show you the food and then catch you tomorrow for when prep begins. Tell me this is not the perfect day for a last day of off-season barbecue. Well fed and ready for bed. I think I've got a carb pump though. That's a cheesecake pump. So yeah, last night was absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. On reflection, I was very, very, very full. Which shocks me because I can eat. Oh God. If there's one thing I can do, it's eat. If there's one talent I have, it is eating. So on reflection, I probably could have done better. Not in terms of what food it was, but in terms of the amount. I mean, I ate a lot. Don't get me wrong, I ate a lot. But I could have gone harder, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to because I have had 2 years of having my fill. So it was just a case of something off my meal plan. A little bit more, obviously, than usual of the amount of food. But it was just something off my meal plan that I'm not going to be having for the foreseeable X amount of weeks. I don't know whether to say how many weeks out I am or not, because I'm not announcing what shows I'm doing, because I'm nervous not to be like a bitch or not to be like, oh my God, it's so secretive, I'm not telling anyone what shows I'm doing. Like, I'm not like that. Like last year I showed my bikini colour, like I broke all the rules. I said what shows I was doing, blah, blah, blah. I just feel very nervous. And I think I'll talk about that a little bit more when I talk about my first season as to why I am so nervous this year. But I'm currently going to say I'm X amount of weeks out. Give me 5 minutes. Probably by the end of this video, I will have said how many weeks out I am. But for now, I am X weeks out. And yeah, I had my fill last night. I had barbecue. We had chicken wings, garlic bread, burgers, ribs, potato salad. What else did we have? I think that was it. And then chocolate cake and cheesecake and ice cream. So yeah, I did enjoy myself, really. I did enjoy myself. I really did. However, look, if there's one thing about me, there's no such thing as TMI. TMI is not too much information, it's tell me information. I love TMI. So just to let you know, my guts this morning Yeah, fine. I'll leave that there. She did not enjoy it so much, but my soul did, so that's fine. And I actually weighed in this morning at a lighter weight than we have been, probably because I have, in fact, expelled more than what I had last night. Potentially an organ, actually. All this to say, we are on prep. I'm very excited. And yeah, we're going to have a great time. I don't really know what these vlogs are going to consist of, purely because, I was kind of in two minds about even doing it. I really want to do it for my own documentation. I just don't know if it's going to be super entertaining, because prep is very boring. I love it, but it's very boring. It's very repetitive. I'm not going to be showing you masses and masses of fun stuff. But I love it. I love watching this kind of thing. I think it will be helpful for anyone who has never competed before to see the ins and outs of what real prep is like. Not anything fancy, not anything exciting, just real prep. So these videos are probably going to be very repetitive, probably going to be quite boring. If 3 people watch this one, in 4 weeks time I'll probably have 1 person watching it. Again, hello mother. But it's what prep is. So I'm just going to take you guys along, and if you want to watch, then you can watch, or if you don't want to watch, then I'll go fuck myself. It's fine. So yeah, just to break things up a little bit, I will talk a little bit later on about my first season. I will talk about what the plan is for this prep, and we will go from there. So buckle in, welcome to prep, and thanks for being here. I've just got to the gym, not to train, because how crap is it, how stupid of me to start prep on my planned rest day. Yeah, how boring, I am so sorry. I'm at the gym because I have a PT client at 1 o'clock, but something a little bit relevant to prep. So, the gym I work at is a relatively new gym. So, we're still getting new bits of kit and things are still going in. It's a beautiful, fantastic gym, but there's still like little bits going in. What's going in today, I hear you ask, that I have been waiting for, and Lord Jesus, God in heaven above, seems to have blessed me with for the start of prep. Mirrors. Mirrors! Yes! So, I'm PTing Brooke at 1, and then me and Aaron, who is one of the owners of the gym, are going to put the mirrors up. What a great, great start to prep. The gym gets mirrors. Life is worth the living. So I thought that was very prep relevant. So I thought I'd let you know, and I will take a little clip of the mirrors when they're up. I don't know what Aaron expects me to do in terms of putting the mirrors up, other than just look in them. I mean, I suppose I could tell him if they're straight, but other than that, that is the limit of my abilities. So let's go PT Brooke and let's go get some mirrors in the gym. Good morning, guys. I've not spoken to anyone this morning. Good morning, guys. It is Monday. I am currently in a rush because I have to run off to the gym and get to a PT session in half an hour. But I've just weighed in. I've just weighed in. By the way, I did heatless curls last night. Why do my heatless curls look like this? What's this? Can you even see? They're just... What the fuck? What is that? I think I'm going to have to put it in a pony, maybe. If anyone has any tips on how to make my heatless curls just not look like this, please help. I have put hair oil in. I've put hairspray in. Thing about my hair, it just hates being curly. It hates it. So, like, this bit's already straight. Again. What's a girl to do? So, I'm going to have to put it in a ponytail, which I really didn't want to do. A headband? Can a headband save the day? Oh! Okay! Oh, okay. Okay, maybe we'll go headbands. But anyway, I weighed in this morning, okay, and I know, I'm fully aware, I am a coach myself, I know the crack, but it's still always a bit wild when it happens to you. So I know that I've just dropped a load of water from not having any extra free calories. We made one carb swap. I'm going to talk about all the changes later, but I am obviously rushing to get to the gym now for my PT. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the changes there, but the changes have been minimal. The changes have been nothing. And I messaged my coach, Nikita, and I said, babes, this was when I was picking out of the barbecue. I was like, babes, we're going to need to make more of a change here. And she said, babes, shut up. I am the boss. Valid. So, my pre-prep weight yesterday, so I had my pre-prep weight, and then yesterday after the barbecue, once I had literally lost organs in the toilet, as I said earlier, I was down by half a kilo, 0.5. This morning from that, I'm down 0.7. Alrighty. Okay, more than expecting it to fluctuate back up or just stall. Either way, it was just a bit of a like, oh fuck, didn't expect that today. I expected maybe a big water dump off after the first week, but didn't expect it after a day. So clearly, I was indeed making the most of those free calories. So, good vibes, good life. Like I said, I am obviously expecting fluctuations. I don't know what I'm doing to my hair here. I am obviously expecting fluctuations. I am expecting maintenance phases. I am expecting it to go up. I'm expecting all of that kind of stuff. So don't think I am in Delulu land. But we are Delulu until it's Trelulu. Prep will go to plan. Touch wood, please God, say your prets. So yeah, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm actually in the gym from 8 till 6 today. So I am PTing at 8:30 and then I'm going to train myself. Then I have got another PT at 1 o'clock. And then I've got a new startup document, client, all of that, training program, nutrition program, all of that to do. I've got 2 of those to do. And then another PT. So it's going to be a busy day. Let's get going. Let's get crack-a-lacking. Happy Monday. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I've just been out for a little walk. I've just ticked off nearly 4k of my steps. Come back. That's why my nose is a little bit red. I don't know if you can see it. 'Cause my nose always runs when I go outside. Like, not from a hay fever point of view, but from a wind. Like, if it's windy, my nose is going to be running. But I've just finished my cream of rice. And I'm not worried for prep. I've done prep before. I'm not worried for prep. I can be hungry. That's fine. I'm not happy about it, but I can be hungry. That is okay. But I am so scared. Is scared the right word? Dreading. I am filled with an incomparable amount of dread for when my 70 grams of cream of rice lowers. I've scraped the frickin' bowl clean and it's still on 70 grams. I don't know what I'm going to do. Once I finish this, every morning, I go to bed looking forward to this in the morning. Once I finish it every morning, I feel empty inside. I love this meal. I'm like, where's the rest? Where's the rest? I could, not to exaggerate, I am genuinely not exaggerating when I say I could probably eat 200 grams of cream of rice and be happy. So, I don't know what I'm going to do when eventually we get to like 30. 30, just take it away. Just take it away at that point. You're dangling the carrot at that point. Nikita, I hope you're watching. So yeah, that's, I just wanted to come on and say, I don't know. I'm sad that it's over and I'm still on 70 grams. But I'm going to go and get ready for the day. As you can see, I'm going to go and get ready for the day and I'm going to talk you through the POA for preppage. I know I've said throughout this vlog that I'm going to do that and I have yet to do it. So I am going to go and talk you through it now. Hello. Okay, so where are we at for the start of prep? Also, I don't know what to do with my face today. I don't want a full face of makeup on, to be honest. I do also have like a BB cream, but it doesn't last. So there's like no point. As soon as I go out of the house, it'll be gone. So I think I'm just going to do, recently I've just been chucking some bronzer and some blush on. So I think I'm just going to do that. So, where are we at for the start of prep? Not much has changed, obviously, as expected. I always feel like there's such a big hype and excitement about starting prep. And then the first prep update is so anticlimactic. Nothing really changes at the start. It's very, very, very minimal. And you almost like, I'm like, where's the torture? Where's the torture? The torture will come. The torture will come, and it is a good thing that we're not there yet, because otherwise we've got X amount of weeks of torture. So why would I want that? But yeah, so the first check-in of prep, very anticlimactic. Only changes we've had are steps have gone from 10k to 12k. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, we're all good. 12k is more than achievable. And then from a food perspective, we have taken out my free calories. So I had 150 free calories a day. So obviously I follow a meal plan, and the 150 free calories were just 150 calories of anything off the meal plan that I want to have, like a nice coffee, or if I wanted to add like some peanut butter to a meal, or if I wanted just more of a meal, so more oats or more potatoes or whatever. Just basically 150 calories to just use however you see fit. And that was per day. So that's been taken off per day. And then the only other thing is we have swapped my rice in my meal 3 for a bagel thin, which really isn't that much of a change in the cal front, because I had 140 grams of cooked rice, which is now a bagel thin, which they're not too much difference. So not much has changed at all, essentially. By the way, this blush, it's the Blush by, what's his name? Mitchell? Made by Mitchell, Blush. This is what the makeup artist at my first ever show used on me for show day. So it has a special place in my heart, very prep relevant. I love this blush palette. I'm in my blush blindness era, by the way. But in terms of the meal plan, so I know people are going to be like, what calories are you on? How many calories are you eating? I don't know. Well, I know a ballpark, because obviously I am a coach myself. So I know the calories that are in food. Like I've never sat down and tracked my meal plan exactly, but I could give a ballpark. But not really relevant, is it? Not really relevant. I'm going to have different calories to Susie, who's also doing the same prep, or Sandra, who's in off season right now. I'm going to have different calories to everyone, and they're going to have different calories from each other and all of that. So not really relevant, is it? I feel like that's a meme, isn't it?
It's not relevant, is it?
In-betweeners. Not really relevant, is it? What is that line down my face? Why is that there? So calorie-wise, I don't really have an update for you. I can do some full days of eating as calories change, but mainly in terms of calories, we're just taking them as changes instead of X amount of calories, because your girl follows a meal plan. Oh, for reference, my stats. So I am 5 foot, I say 5'2", I'm like 5'1" and a bit. So we're going 5'2". So I'm short, okay? I'm a short girl. You won't see me in off season eating as much as a regular sized human. So that's obviously something to bear in mind. And my prep starting weight, I know people are a bit funny about weight and sharing weight and stuff, but I think if you're in the bodybuilding game, you need to kind of get over it, do you know what I mean? So my prep starting weight was, it was anywhere around 57 kilos. So about 57.6 pre-prep was my weigh-in. And then this morning, 56.5. I did have a little fluctuation up since yesterday. But yeah, 57.6 was starting weight. Training is 5 times a week. Strength training. And cardio is 2 lots of 25 minutes. That's not changed either. We are still on 2 lots of 25 minutes, which is the same as what I've been doing in off season. So yeah, that's the general roundup of where prep is starting. Like I said, it's not really that exciting. Nothing is really exciting for a little while, to be honest. We just do the do and crack on and see how it goes. So I'm going to cut this off now because I cannot do my eyebrows without being like up in the mirror like this, and that's no fun for you to watch. So yeah, that's where we are. That's the start of prep. That's the changes that we've made. And that is what we're running with for this week. So I will be checking in on Friday this week. My check-in days are usually on a Wednesday. However, my shows are on Sundays. Well, I've actually got a Saturday show this year, which never happened before. But my shows are on weekends. So we've changed my check-in day to Fridays so that we can check in a little bit closer to, like if I'm checking in on a Wednesday and saying I'm 3 weeks out, you're not, because you still got another half a week there as well. So we're going to move our check-ins to Friday so we can be a little bit closer to the show days for reference for when we're checking in. So I'll be checking in on Friday. And that is the current sitch. See you for whatever my next clip shall be. Oh, one more thing that I will update you guys on is my goddamn mother fudging foot. I'm going to chop it off. I'm going to chop it off. At some point, I will chop it off. I've got this pain in my foot, which started on Wednesday. So today's obviously Tuesday, so it's a week tomorrow. And I googled what the part of the foot's called. Hang on. Extensor hallucis longus. You know, if your big toe, you've got that tendon that like lifts it up and down. That is in excruciating pain whenever I move. Walk, if I lift my toe, every shoe presses against it. I've tried every shoe I've got. It's awful. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. I've spoken to the physio at the gym because I was like, have I dislocated my toe and not known about it? So she's had a feel of it, tried to move it around. It's not dislocated. It doesn't need putting back into place, nothing like that. So then I diagnosed myself with gout. I've got gout. I've got gout, which I hate to say is a little bit unlikely, but I've got gout. I've diagnosed myself. The physio seems to think that it is like tendinitis, which may be a little bit more accurate, but I've either got tendinitis or I've got gout. Okay, no, I don't have gout. I don't have gout. So I think I've got a little bit of tendinitis in my toe. She strapped it for me yesterday, did nothing. And it's really impacted my life, to be honest. Now that I have got more steps to do, which is only going to get more, my cardio is only going to get more, my foot's not in a good way. So I'll have to keep you updated on the foot front, but it's a week tomorrow and there is no improvement. And obviously the way to improve it is rest. There is no rest for the wicked round here. No, if it really got to the point I couldn't walk, obviously I would have to rest it. But I can still walk, it's just unpleasant. Walking is unpleasant right now, which is unfortunate because walking is my favourite thing in the world. Of course, the first week of prep, of course. Of course. But we'll see how it gets on. We'll see how it gets on. Tomorrow is a week, so stay pending for toe/foot updates. But that's what's really in my life at the minute. Good morning, chickens. It is Wednesday. I have a full day off work today. I've got no PTs, no check-ins, no gym dilly-dallying. I am completely off work. So what am I going to do? I'm going back to the gym. I'm going to the same gym. Because what does one do on their day off but go to work? No, that is my gym. Obviously, I train at as well. My arm aches from holding this. I trained shoulders yesterday. My arm's like, maybe, can we go a low angle? No, we cannot. Okay, let's just firm it. So I am going to train quads this morning. I've not been showing training in this vlog because we've got a lot of prep vlogs ahead of us, so let's not get all the content out in one. I've been editing this vlog as well, and I think it's already a little bit long. You know me, and I like an hour-long vlog, but I know other people do not, so I'm trying to keep it as short as possible while still putting some stuff in it. But in terms of training, we will cover training sessions as the vlogs go on. So I'm going to train quads this morning, and then I have got a sports massage booked in. Oh my goodness gracious, I cannot wait. Oh, I need this so bad. I have probably been saying about how much I need a sports massage for, this is really, really bad behaviour of me, for maybe like 4 months. I have not had a sports massage in ages, which I'm actually ungrateful. Like, I'm actually taking life for granted because the gym that I work at, because I work at the gym, I get my sports massages for free. And I haven't had one in 4 months. I could have one every day if I wanted to. So, now that we are on prep, I am going to be taking full advantage of getting my sports massages done. So this is like the starting massage for prep, and I will have them frequently throughout prep because I'm going to need it. I already need it, but I'm going to need it, and I've neglected it for too long. Although I do know that Mike does not like giving me a sports massage on the tail end of prep because he is scared he is going to break me. But hopefully this prep I'm a little bit more robust than I was last prep, because I little baby last prep. So if I've made the improvements that I wanted to make, hopefully I'm a little bit more robust. But either way, Mike's got his flipping work cut out today. So that is the plan for the day. Gym to train quads, and then sports massage, and then I'm going with my mum to get her nails done, and then I'm just going to come home and blitz the whole house. I'm just going to blitz the whole house. So that's the plan. Let's go train quads, and then let's go and get brutalised. It's a sad, sad, sad morning this morning. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Whoop, whoop. I actually have a very, very, very exciting announcement coming regarding supplements, but just hold your horses. Just hold your horses. It's coming. Just do your worst.
Your lower traction to your rhomboids are really tight.
It's all a mess in there, to be honest.
You want some of the lats as well?
Oh. Oh, oh.
2 is the worst one. Twitchy, twitchy.
Oh.
You feel that?
Yeah.
I'm pressing here and they're twitching here.
Oh.
Why is he getting the meat tenderizer out?
Do you know what I like about you?
Mm.
You'll scrape with your hands, not with the tool.
Your arms is lazy.
Yeah.
When using a tool, you can't feel what's going on.
Mhm. It's the next morning after my massage, and I actually don't know if I'm alive right now. I'm in an absolute hole. My body is broken. Do not leave it months between your sports massages, because you will pay the price, and it's expensive, and I'm paying it right now. But it's not just my back and my traps that are in pain. My legs are also lead. So I've got pain up here, I've got pains down here. Praise Jesus, hallelujah, today's a rest day. I really actually thought that through. I'm really, really happy with myself that I thought that through. But yes, I had my massage. Mike was appalled at the state of me, which valid. I did pre-warn him, but it was still a shock. Again, don't leave your massages months and months in between. I am literally half tempted to have one every day now, so that I don't have to go through pain like that and like this ever again. But I will be having them on a regular basis now. It wasn't pretty in there. It wasn't pretty in there. Do you ever wish you could just unzip your skin and have a look at what's being massaged, and like how knotty it is and how red it is and how inflamed it is? Because me too. Oh, even to stretch like this hurts. Oh. So today's plan of action, this will probably be the last day of this vlog, because tomorrow is Friday, which means it's check-in day, first check-in of prep. So I feel like I'm going to start each new vlog on that Friday, do the check-in, give you the check-in updates kind of situation. So this is probably going to be the last day of this vlog. I know this vlog hasn't been anything in particular. It hasn't had anything like specific in it. It's just been a welcome to prep. This is the start of prep. Obviously, I'm trying to keep them shorter than my previous vlogs. So I feel like this has really been nothing in particular, but that's fine. This is just an intro. We've got many, many more of these to come. So today will be the last of this vlog. I am actually doing nothing. I am taking a full rest day, for the love of God. I'm just going to get my steps. However, I'm going to do my cardio as well. And I am actually going somewhere different for my cardio today. I am not going to Relentless. I'm going to my mother's house. Yes, I am going to my mother's house because my mum is very much like me, or I am very much like her, I suppose, since I am her spawn. One may describe us both as extra. What was that to say? My mum has a Stairmaster. My mum has a Stairmaster in her house, so I am going to go and do my cardio there. Then I'm going to sit with her and have a coffee and have a lovely little girly whirly catch up and morning and enjoy ourselves. So that is the literal plan of action today, and then after that I'm going to come home. I've got a client new starter to do that starts tomorrow, and that's pretty much my day. I'm just going to get my steps in between. I'll probably go on a big walk later. So that is the POA. But I will show you my mum's Stairmaster. It's iconic. It's absolutely iconic. There it is in all its glory. Hello, back from cardio, and it was obviously delightful. Did you see my mum set up a Stairmaster at home? It's obscenely iconic. I can't. I love it. However, it's now 11:15 and I am yet to have my first meal. I'm yet to have my first meal. I'm going to have that now. It's 11:15. I got a bit carried away, did my cardio, then we sat and chatted and gossiped and had a coffee. Then we went, oh, should we just go for a little mooch in B&M? Mooched in B&M, said, oh, I actually need some bits from Morrison's. Went to Morrison's. We all got a bit carried away. However, I did get this is 1 kilogram of kimchi. 1 kilogram of kimchi. 1 whole kilogram of gorgeous fermented goodness. I am so excited. I am easy pleased, and this is extremely exciting for me. I love kimchi and my gut is going to be so pleased. So maybe it was worth waiting till literally midnight for my first meal. So I'm going to go and have my first meal. I'm going to sign off the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little disjointed, not really much going on first week of prep, but please stay tuned for the following weeks. We'll do some workouts, we'll do food shopping, we'll do meals, we'll do plans for the rest of prep, all of that good stuff. So please do follow along for the remainder of this series of prep vlogs. And yeah, if you liked them, comment, like, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.